Hello, friends. This is Abril. I'm coming here to share how I put together the envelopes for this journal. When I showed it, several of you commented that you wanted to know how to put the envelopes together. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick uh, process video of how I did that. And I'm also going to link the YouTube video that I saw and got the idea from, and it's from I'm a Cool Mom, and she has this quick little video on it also, and that's who I followed for this. Excuse me, for this envelope journal. I used 9 envelopes, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do for the one that we're going to put together. So you can make it as small or as big as you want. I thought it turned out a little wide, not too bad. I mean, compared to here are my 9 envelopes. You could see the difference it does once you start adding the paper. It's going to start getting a little bit wider. But what you do is you get the number of envelopes that you want, and I have these is what I use, and these are the flat what do you call it, closure. But then you could also use these, and it works the same, like these type, and they're gonna work the same. And I'll show you, in case you don't have any like this, I'll show you how to do the other one. And we're gonna go through, you're gonna set this one aside. That's the last page. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna start with your first page, and you'll set it this way, okay? And then on the following ones, you're gonna fold your flap. This is the regular way. You're gonna fold it back, and then you'll glue here, and then you'll stick it in here. And there you have one page. Or you're gonna do the same for the other. This is how the envelope comes. You're gonna fold it back. You're gonna glue here, and you will stick it in the next envelope. And then you have the next one. You'll do the same thing. Put the glue here. Of course, I'm not putting the glue for the interest of time, but we could, if you guys want, we could do a series. We could work on it together. You could get your supplies ready, and then whoever is wanting to do it, if you could comment below, and then we could work on it together. So again, you fold it back, glue here, and stick it in here, and I could walk you through the whole process. The next one, fold it back, you're gonna glue here, and you're gonna stick it in here. And then we have the next one, right? Fold back and stick it in here. Then you have your next one. Fold back, glue here, and stick in here. Okay, so here you have the first where you started, and then the next ones. You can see how it folds. Once you glue it, it's not going to move. Then you have this last one. You're going to leave it as is. You're just going to open it. You're going to glue here, and you're going to stick it in here. That's what you do for the last one. So then you're going to have this. You have this flap here. On this flap, what I did, and I suggest that once you glue this down, and you see how wide of a gap you're going to have, because once you start gluing down, it's going to flatten a little bit. I scored, and then I fold it over, and you glue it down. But that is basically all you do. We could go ahead and if you want to see the glue process, it's a pretty simple. But if you do want to see the glue process, go ahead and let me know, and we'll do the glue process. One thing I do suggest is that you decide where you want. See how you're going to have your pockets here on the inside. On the inside. For this one that I'm going to work on, because I am going to make another one, I decided that I want all the openings on the outside. So I am going to be just making this small with my paper cutter. I'm just going to make a small cut here on all these edges for the pockets to be on the outside. And on all my envelopes. Okay, so that's this is the one you do here. Sorry, my phone's ringing and it's on the other side of the room, so I won't be able to reach it. But let me go ahead and show you with these type. Okay, these are 7, so we'll go ahead and do 7 for these. These work the same way. You're going to have your first one. You're going to open it. And then you're going to have your regular envelope. Fold it to the back. And stick it in the opening of the envelope. And you could see the weight of this paper is heavier than the weight of this regular envelope, so it's a little flimsy, but that's okay, it still works. Again, your regular envelope, right? It's the way it comes folded. Get your flap, fold it to the back, and then stick it in here. Of course, I forgot to let you all know that you're supposed to glue your flaps down. Oops. As you're sticking them in here. But here's the other one. Fold it back, and glue, and stick it in here. See how it's a little bit hard, just a little harder to put in because it bends, the paper bends. But here's your regular envelope. And these I got, I actually bought them at Glue Here and stick them in here. I bought them at the thrift store. So you can find envelopes at the thrift store. People leave envelopes at the thrift store all the time. And then here's the next one. Fold it back. Glue here. Stick it in the flap. And there you go. Here's your last one. You're going to leave it as is. Put it in this way. You're going to glue on this side. And you're going to stick it in the envelope. And again, here you have your book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Again, with this one, once you have it glued down, it's going to flatten out. So when you fold it over, I score it because I like the cleaner line of it, but you could just do that and glue it down, and there you have it. It works the same, or you could fold it, you know, and make the crease that way. But this is it. See how this one probably didn't stick in right, so it's gonna have it be a little bit crooked, but it works the same. You have this one, and you have this one. This one's gonna be a nice big one, and it's gonna be fun to work with. So I think I'll make this one too. And then this one. I enjoyed working on this one, so I want to make more. And I have enough paper pads, right? I think we all do. So yeah, that's what this is how you get it together. Now again, you decide if you want to keep your openings in there, if you want to make them on the top, if you want to make some top, some side. On this one, I did 2 on the side, the middle one on the top, and then the rest stayed like the way they are, like this. So if you want to work on this together, like I said, I'll be happy to work on it together. Well, the next step we could do is the actual gluing down and picking our paper, cutting, measuring for covering the pages. One thing I did on this one is I distressed all the edges. So if you want to do that, this is when you would do it, when you have, before you put your paper. So well, we could go through that process too if you want to distress. And you could do, if you don't have distressings, you could use an ink pad, you could use a marker, you could use what else, maybe paint, if you want to paint the edges of your envelopes so it could match your, say like this one. If I wanted to match, maybe I would pick a black, or maybe I would pick a purple or orange. So it all depends on what you want to do. So just grab your envelopes, any kind, any size is going to work. I think it would look really cute on with a smaller envelope. So it's all depending on what you want to do. So here we have just how to put it together. The next thing we would do is actually start gluing it down. So you would go, like, if you're going to distress, then distress like in here where it's going to be hard to get in there, you know. Distress everything, glue down, stick it in. That's what we would do next. And I'm not going to put it together because we will be working on the next step if you want, or if you want to do it on your own and you have any questions, however you want. I will be working on another one, so we could work through it as a process, or if it's pretty simple, you got it, you're out on your own, that's fine too. So I hope this is helpful. I will be linking the video that I followed, which I am a cool mom on YouTube did. And thank you so much for stopping by. Love and blessings to you always. Happy Monday. Have a great week.